Hello, welcome to the stream. We are back once again. We're playing more Syberia. 1 out of the 3 games. So, now, you may notice a difference from last stream. I managed to get it to get rid of all the black because I couldn't stretch it in OBS without cutting off like the bottom. You can see my little mouse cursor, this part here. I managed to get it to stretch, so it might look a little stretchy, but you see it full screen, no black anything. So I'm very happy about that. So we are going to go right into it and continue where we left off. Thank goodness for freaking saves. Oh my goodness, I would have been very crying. Alright, here we go. Loading! I was testing it yesterday or 5th or whenever I saved. See, should be much better. Okay, so we got the doll in the cave with the help of Mumu or Momo. Yeah. So we are going to go to the factory, which I think is the last bit to do. We are going to do that. See how far we can get. A favorite click and play game for me is the Secret Files. I never played anything past the first game. I haven't even beaten the other game, so I'm thinking of getting. Where is that thing? Oh wait, of getting them on Steam and doing something like what I'm doing here with just playing each part in a continuous story. Alright. You see, I knew that had to be something. Alright, so we're going to the factory and I'm going back somewhere. Going here. Let's go. Nope. Because I'm playing on window mode, it's kind of a little bit complicated to do the clicks. I prefer my games to be in, what is it? Borderless? No. Full screen window mode. Only because it's easier to tab out. That wasn't a good thing. Hold on 1 little second. Oh, okay. Alright. There we go. I already opened the door, I already went inside. I already went into the attic of the house. So I think... So let us go to the factory and see what's up with that. I think it was up here. Was it here? No, not it. Here. I remember I had to go all the way back to the inn because I forgot to collect stuff. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're in here. Let's go to the office and see if we can discover some stuff. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, so there has to be something here. Look at the... Oh, wait, I think... Oh, there we go. Finally. Dear Hans, oh, this is from 2002. I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice signature. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received the latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Okay. Ah. So, the game is 2002, okay. But I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it's still in the cave. I have a bit of nasty flu. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York shall be visiting and will be able to sign the contract. Then I shall. And then she stopped writing. Oh, that's probably when she got hurt. It got bad. Huh. Well, so that's basically what it is. Okay. Alright, ooh, a train. That's kind of cool. Ooh, bills. The total debt of which you are responsible currently stands at $47,000. Oh, that's why they were trying to sell the factory. Huh. $80,000. Oh my goodness. The bank. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investor's proposal. Such a takeover comes at a moment as the only way to your account and settle your debts.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Yep. Let's see. Anything else that we can check for? Oh, no. Okay. Alright. What else can we get? Oh, wait. There's something here. Oh, there was something here. There was something there. There's gotta be something else here. Books. Invoices. This letter is from Hans. I'm trying to see where we can go. Trying to click on anything.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Ew. Okay. I am trying. Okay. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else in the office. Is there anything else in the office? There's gotta be something else in the office. Trying to see if there's anything we can look at. This is her office, obviously. So, oh, okay, here we go. Nothing to look at. Nothing to look at. Alright. There's gotta be something that'll come up. Let's figure out what's going on, yeah? Alright, let's go back. I guess the rest... okay. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do next. Because it's actually a point of no return here. Oh yeah, see? You get all that. I can't go any further. I guess I have to do stuff in order, but what do I do next? Alright. I mean, you can go about this in any order, I think. But I'm missing something. I am so missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe I have to go up. Maybe I have to go down. Okay, remember? I don't know if anybody remembers. But I did do something with a barrel. Maybe I have to click and get that started. Just don't know what to press. I don't know where to do. Oh, wait, there's more stuff. Right here. Maybe I go here. No, do I push any buttons? There's not a button to push. And you can't go any further. Can't go back down there. Something missing. Alright, so let me see. Maybe there's go this way. Alright. So let's go this way. Toward the stairs. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's keep going. Who that?
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valadilen, yeah. I know, it's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Oh my goodness, that's horrible. It's like you're trying to tell your mom, I got to go to work. I gotta get back to work. Oh, what's this? Oh. Clickety, clickety. I think that's the barrel. This one. That we took the last time. Okay. That was fun. No, go back. Here. That's a door. I want to see what's in the door. Alright. Oh, stuff. Let's go. And, what is that? It's moving. See it moving, right? This guy right here? Oh. Oh, wait. There we go. Look at that. I think we're moving forward. What is this?
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Okay. So let's go down.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir.
Okay.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
And
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
okay.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. I think that's it.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Alright, I'll be back, dude. Okay. I am... Alright, so I think I'm missing something. I think there's another place I have to go. I think I have to go here. This is my right. That was the left. See, sometimes you gotta click around because you'll never discover anything new because the way these type of games are. Alright, there's the door. I saw a door. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Ah, here we go.
Doesn't look like that works.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything in my inventory. I got the diary. I got the press cuts. I got the priest confession. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Do I push it at the button? What do I do? There's something here. Maybe I have to push that? No? missing? There's something in the building. And go around here. What am I missing? Oh. I think we started something. Can I do this? I guess. So I did it. Alright. I don't know what that did. I think it started a power. I guess we can make these parts. Yay. Alright. Everything seems to be going well. So we are going back over here, upstairs. Going up. Going back. Now go back to that shelf. I think there's something in there I'm gonna find. Ah, there it is. I knew it. Okay. What do I do now? Here's the cookie.
This thing's jammed.
Okay. Okay, so we want this. This is the music one. Oh, I get it. It plays whatever you put in it. Okay, so let's do that.
This thing's jammed.
Certainly that's how it works. Good.
Hans, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans, we've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never, ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there! You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Whoa! That was an interesting cutscene there. What's this? Popped up. Oh. That was interesting. I mean, you got that for a toy. That's kind of sad. I don't think there's anything else here. So let's see if we can make this guy stuck. I think I went to panel up there before. Since we have the power on, I think this should work now. Just pushing buttons. Man. Alright, since we have the power, this. Oh, okay. So let's get button.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
That's it. Let's see what else we can do. Help! Help! Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck. I think I'm supposed to push some. Let me see. I think that's what I have to go. I think I did stuff out of sequence, or I mean, there's no way. I mean, everything that processes the way it's supposed to. Where in the world are these shoes? Or legs. Sorry, they're legs. Where do you go get those legs? Over here, right? Okay. Aha! Wait, how can I pick them up? Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you! Now we go back. Go back, go back. This way. Good to go, lady. Let's go. This way, back into the room with the robot. I'm on the town. Hopefully, I did everything right. No, sir. I have your legs. Here we go.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Oh man. What? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Hit the rock feet. Okay. I think I was supposed to push a button or something. Alright, let's go back. Go back up. Oh, maybe I had to do that. Alright. I guess it has to match. Yeah. Okay. I think I had to do that. To match this. Oh, look at the cutscene. Oh. It's a different cutscene. Okay. That was a longer cutscene. That is very interesting, that. Okay. Okay. Picking these up. And then we'll be able to do it. Here we go. Do I have 2 pairs of shoes then? Probably not. Or legs. Feet! Feet! It says feet. Or I'm calling them legs. Seriously. Weird thing. Go here. Sometimes you just have to go. Go, go, go. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Right after this, I'm saving. and I'm going to...
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Oscar, I am
Yes, Kate Walker.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models. Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna go to the train station that we found. So before we go to the train station, I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick. Take a small little break, just a small one. Oh look, it's red and black. Yay! Go back to the train station. And then I'm gonna grab something. And I will be right back. I shall return. Yes, yes. I'm returning. Okay. I am back. I'm completely back. Let me just get the game up again. Soda. Alright, So, going to the train station, and we're gonna see. Where's the house? Right here. Where's the train station? Yes, that's the train station. Alright, let's go. Let us see what we have to do. Alright, I guess we go in here. Alright. I guess I didn't explore here fully enough. Alright, so let's continue walking. Okay, I guess that's the train. No, where are you going? Alright, so I guess I go up. No! Oh, we go up, we go up. Yes, we go up. Hey, maintenance dude. Oh, there's no option to talk to me? No, there's not. Okay. Guess you're just cleaning. Let's go through there. See if anything's applicable. No. Let's see, anything else applicable. Let's see. I don't think I go any further than that. Something missing. See anything? Trying to see. We have to go. Tools. Oh, okay, I see something. Let's see what that does. I did something. Can I go any further now? Okay, what does it do? Doesn't look like I can get past that. That's supposed to press it. Is it some? Oh wait, wait a minute. I didn't see that. Oh, okay, that was going in there. Okay. It's winding it up. Okay. Okay. Yes, I go. I think we can get on the train now. Let's go. that put the other side? Copy. Up.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
Okay.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
It's a nice roomy train in there. Okay. I guess we're leaving. So we going down here. And oh, guess who's at the ticket vendor? Oh my goodness.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
A ticket to travel then. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official. Here's what I'm thinking. I think this train was meant for the sister to travel to meet her brother. That's my guess. Okay. Cool.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
He's like, frustration. So, wait a minute. I have my ticket, train ticket, and permit. So, what do I need to do? Let me get back up there and see. Oh, see what he says.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was going to call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marson and Lormont. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought, and you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. It isn't. Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
I don't like this boyfriend. He's like, she's trying to do a job, and all he's thinking about is this Really? Alright, so let's go back inside and see if this is right. Okay, got a ticket.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Alright.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Okay, you want my
Don't-
ticket?
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
Yeah. Ticket. Ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Wait, hold on. Release permit. Right?
Here. This is the authorization for the release of the train.
It has not been signed, Kate Walker.
Oscar, you're going too far. You just gave me this.
Does the train belong to you, Kate Walker?
No.
So there. This train cannot leave Aladdin without the agreement of its owner.
I don't think Madame Varlberg is in a position to sign anything right now.
In that case, the stamp of her legal representative is perfectly sufficient. Please hurry up, Kate Walker. This train will soon depart, and I must ensure it is not delayed.
Alright, so I have to go back to the town. This guy. Alright, so we have to, well, go out. Go to the north. Stamp. Let's go. Let us run. Let's get this going. So I think this is the last part before we move on to whatever we need to move on to. Okay, so exit this way. Wait. This way. Run, girl, run! Keep going. Like it never turns night in this place. Holy crap. Alright, so we have to go in here. Yeah. So these.
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
Right. So something on the desk is going to. Alright. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Paper. over. Ah, and push the button. Approved. Excellent. Now the train will run. I mean, that's kind of silly to actually have that right there, where anyone can grab it and approve anything. It's kind of silly. Come on, come on, come on. Run! We got a train to catch. Go, go, go. Even though we're leaving our luggage behind. Go, go, go. Probably get new clothes somewhere. Let's go. Go, go, go. In. Die. Thank you. Run. Run. Now we're about to move, finally. Getting different phone calls from different people. Bosses upset. Moms want to talk about a Russian opera singer. Boyfriend wants to be annoying. Typical New York life. Okay, now we should be able to go.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar, but I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
Alright, so now... Wait, did I do it right? Here we go.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Now what?
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar, but I have to go.
I also have much to attend.
I guess we can do the ticket now, right?
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Okay, maybe I have to go somewhere. What's this?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Oh, wait. Huh?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Oh, now I gotta figure out what these are. Let me go over here. What is in here? Oh, a bedroom. Wait a minute.
No point weighing myself down.
Wait, isn't that my suitcase? That's my suitcase. I swear that's my suitcase. Little fan. That looked like my suitcase. Why is it my suitcase in there? Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking. Alright, I think I have an idea. The valuable objects. Let's see. Maybe since this is a circle, so we'll go here. Okay. And the mammoth can go here. Okay. Maybe we can go now. It's a very small train. I think, wait, oh, okay, here we go. It's a very small train. I mean, that's the bedroom. Here's a little sitting area. I think that's it for the train. This is made for one person. This train is made for one person. This was made for the sister. That's crazy.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Alright. I'm not done yet. Oh my goodness, okay. There is something here. So let me see. No. I think it's this one, right?
Hans, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late.
Wait. Oh, what's this? Huh. So I have to put it on a shelf? I guess that's what I had to do. Now I think we're done. I talk to him.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations.
Alright.
Don't think for...
Now, please. Here's the ticket. Please. Yay!
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Where's my seat? Here? This whole compartment. I bet you that's... Oh, there we go. Huh. Oh, look. The windows are now. Seriously, there was like a bed over there. It's probably the eating area here.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp.
Wimp.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Oh, no.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Alright. So he's gonna stay in there. And we are going to leave here. Where are we, man? Where are we? Indeed. Okay, so let's see, where are we? Dead town. What happened to it?
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Nothing else? You can't do anything else? Alright. Okay. No, you can't get any closer than that. Alright, let's see. No. Go back. Where are you going? Come back. Come back. Keep going. I don't know. How do we help him? No. Get back to the train. Get back to the train. How do you get back to the train? Oh, how do you get back to the train? Oh, wait, okay. Something. Can't do anything anymore. Fire! No! Ah! Oh, okay, there you go. There we go. Haha. I didn't realize I was on a path. So, let's see if there's anything on the other side. Girl, exercise, let's go! Like, somewhere here, maybe. Looks like minutes? There's this whole area, this whole town.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Okay.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you. There's a winding machine further on down there, but we're going to have to shift the train 50 yards.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Train Engineer's Instruction Manual, Chapter 3, Article 2. Once the springs are slack, the train cannot move.
The train cannot move by itself, Oscar. Only by itself.
Okay.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
So he's gonna chill out in the train. This train was made for one person, because you have only one car, right, for the train, which has like one room, probably an area for cooking and eating, right? Where am I? Going this way, then. Let's go this way. I guess this way? I don't know which way to go. And like I think this train was made for one person. There has to be, or maybe two people. That the door where he's standing to is a second room. Let's go this way. I think I'm heading the right way. Let's go out. fun. Oh, where am I? Oh, I guess this is the place. I don't see anything else here. No, wait. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. There's something on top here. Wait, no. Go this way, this way. Go that way. I thought there was something here. Oh. Alright. Alright, I am not sure if I went the right way. Let's go back. The wrong way! We'll find a way. Explore everywhere. Whoa. Yes. Okay, there you go. Alright. Oh, okay. Another door.
I can't go that way.
Alright. Can't go that way. Let's see if it will happen when we go the other direction. Second. What would happen if we went? Let's get the other stairs. Let's see what's here. Oh, look. Found someone.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well,
Have you been the station master of Barrelstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't. You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
Interesting.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barokstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare! You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Alright.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
Alright. I guess that's it.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barokstadt, miss.
Alright. I don't think there's anything else. Still gotta see those people, so we're gonna figure out where we are. Here was there the door. Oh wait, maybe I have to go here. Let's go up. That was no, nowhere. This way. We go this way. Let's see what's there. Aha! Oh. Yep, they're not gonna let me go up there. Alright. Alright. So I guess we're going somewhere. What does that do? Oh, that's the train on the other side. Oh. okay. I didn't realize it's the same on the other side. Yeah. Okay, let's go to save. Past it. Past that. Nope. Oh man, they're particular. So I think, let's check out the other side where the train is. Go! Go up and see what's on the other side. Explore everywhere to make sure we know everything. Let's go back here. Oh no, that's where the came from. Alright, let's see. Oh, shoot. Maybe there's something over here. I didn't check that. Going this way. Where are we going? Aha, here we go. Alright,
That looks broken.
so we gotta remember this. Can't do anything with it.
That looks broken.
Need something to fix whatever's broken. But at least we know there's something there. The other side here. Check this over here. What's over here? What's over here? What's over here? Oh. Something downstairs. Hey, look! There's people! Oh, I will come back there. I don't think those are the people I'm supposed to see, but there's people. Alright, where's another? Oh. Okay. Oh, let's go. Going into the university. Alright, so we're going here. Here? Now we've got to try to get inside. Alright. That's good. Huh. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Okay. Rude. Very rude. Oh my goodness, that was rude. Alright. In we go. I think. Right? Ooh. Alright. Man, seems to be a theme. guess looking for offices or something? Ah. Maybe we have to talk to this dude.
Excuse me. Sir? Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here, and so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-whatian?
You see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
No.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
All right. Do you know?
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes. He kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a maut. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a maut, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Okay.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Okay. So, we got some information there. That's cool. So, let's find where these people are. I think there's a door over there we can go to. Alright, so maybe we go in here. Whoa. Oh no, this is the library. Oh no. We'll come back here. I think we have to look up some stuff. What he said about the tribe, that could be a clue of where Hans is. Ah, this door. A lot of red doors. Hello? Ah, what?
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
These three guys are silly. I'll be right back. Real quick break again. Oh my goodness. We're back. And then I'm gonna ask them mission, and we're gonna see what else we're going to do. Shall return. Be back. I shall return. but we are moving quite well with the story. Alright, I'm back. Almost it? Almost ready. Alright, here we go. So let me check a few things before we start up again. See if anyone is doing anything. No? Okay. I guess not. Just checking a few things. Okay. So back to the store we're going. Alright. So, we're gonna ask them questions. Right now, let's go down the list.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
They're uptight. They're so uptight.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
So this guy here did not like Hans. This guy here liked Hans because he pretty much recognizes the he recognizes it. He's like the neutral person. He doesn't really agree with this guy, and he doesn't really agree with this guy. Huh. Okay, so let's do birds. Then we do mission.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
That idea of the station aviary...
It can...
Do you...
A poison...
Oh.
Oh, wait. Train.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Okay, and then mission.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Okay. They're not very helpful.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Huh. Alright, so that... I mean, they're really uptight, but, we'll see. This one I don't like because he said bad things about Han. So let's go to the library and look up some of those things that the professor said. I have a feeling that we're going to need to do it. Alright. So we're going to be looking around the library. Looking at some books. Is it 9 already? It's past 9. Okay. Yay! Alright, so we'll get some people we can talk to? Maybe?
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Alright. That book is there. Okay. Anything else we need? Another book. Another book. Okay. Don't think there's anything else. We'll walk around though. See if there's anything else. Like a newspaper or something. Anything? Table. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Alright. Let us continue. Let's find more stuff. Now, I think I talked to this guy too early, but we're gonna look at something here. There's some stairs. Let's go upstairs. Alright. Can we go up? Can we go up? We can't go up. How about here? Maybe we go here? Those are stairs. I know there's stairs. Can we go up? We can't go up. Oh, wait, maybe we can't. We have to climb the stairs. I meant. Then we go up. Oh, dirt. Alright, let's go. No. see what we're doing. Keep going. Uh-oh. Is he sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping. So this is where the lecture is going to be a bit. Alright. Is anything down here? Oh, there's a projector up there. I wonder if I can get to it. Huh? Can't touch it? No. Alright. At least I know where the lecture is going to be if we go see it. I have a feeling that we're going to have to listen to his lecture. Alright. Now. Okay. Let's go back to the professor. We did mention a doll, so maybe if showing him the doll will get him to go crazy. So let's see. Oh shoot. Wait, don't. Wait. Shoot. I need to get the ball. I forgot. I did not pack anything from the train. Alright, we'll have to go back to the train, grab the doll, and show it to him and see if he would maybe mention something more. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to the rude dude.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Oh, that horrible attempt at New York accenting. Alright, so we're going back to the train to get the mammoth doll, because he was very interested in that. Well, let's see what happens. Cross here, get on the train. He's gonna see how far we can get into the story. And we'll continue it next Thursday. So we're going to go here, get the doll, come back. I should have taken the doll with me. That was my mistake. Okay, I shall return. I gotta go back in here and take the doll. She has large pockets, I tell you that right now. Okay. I mean, you have this little room with trophies and stuff, and then you have the bedroom. And it's 2 chairs. And I bet you that is either a dining room area or another bedroom. But I'm thinking it's a dining room area. It is meant for one person. Maybe even, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. Okay, one second. I want to see something real quick. 1 second. I just want to see something real quickly. Just want to see. Yes. I just needed to see whether or not. Okay, back to it. I'm the only one actually streaming this game. I'm guessing because the third game is out, most people are streaming that or playing that. But I actually want to get the story of what's going on. It's kind of complicated if you... I mean, I have done it before where I started playing a game midway into a series, but it, without knowing everything that's happening, kind of, you get lost, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. You get lost. So, I'm very happy that, I got gifted all 3 games. Once again, thank you, Wolf. I'm quite enjoying it. It's been a while since I played anything click and play. Play, click. That's how it is. Click and play. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Though I think I'm going to have to put pictures for all 3 games because it's silly. Alright, so let's see. Remember? Here.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Okay, so let's follow him. It's not that I don't trust him, but I want to see what he's going to be studying. Let's see if there's anything in here that we might be able to use or take or figure out or whatever. Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. Book. Here. Oh, take that. I don't know what that is. What is that? Ah, something powder.
What is it you want to know, miss?
You told me earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian tribe called the Ooks or something?
The Yukols, my dear. Careful not to confuse them with the Ukistran people of Central Asia.
Do excuse me. I wanted to know if your lecture is going to start soon.
Your eagerness to learn delights me, my dear. But I haven't finished studying this marvelous mammoth effigy yet. Don't worry, I will call you. And see you later.
Back to the library.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Oh wait, you know what I haven't done? I have not saved in a while. What am I doing? Ugh. That would be funny if I just decided to exit without saving. I would be like, what? No! Okay, let's go. Alright, so going to the library. That's a lot of mammoth bones, man. I think this is the library right now. What is this? What is this door? I have not explored this door.
No point. It's locked.
Ah, it's the only locked door. Alright, here we go. So we'll go past this door over here. Go up here. Go here. I'm gonna have a look at some books. Library. Ooh, what's this? And he was sitting there. I remember that. Ah. Got the birdie. Okay. Alright. Do I talk to him? No? No. Do I talk to him now? Oh, you people are crazy. What do I do now? Let's see. We have a space of books and papers here. Alright. Something in this book. Let's see. Is it this one? Alright. So, most of the stuff that's in this book, the guy told us. The engineer guy, the station master, told us. So, yeah. Oh wait, I didn't mean to go here. Alright, maybe we can talk to the other guy. Alright. Back out. Alright, apparently I'm not too sure why, but thank you for the auto host. Wolf, Beaver, and Dashy. It doesn't appear in my chat anymore. I think I might have done something with Steam Labs that I probably shouldn't have. Let me fix that right now. I should. Oh yeah, okay. No. You know why? Because I do not have anything to Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'll check that out later. It could be that I have to update OBS or something, or I don't have something on, or I'm just lost in hopefully. We're always learning, figuring out stuff, so we'll get there. Out the door. So it seems we gotta deal with the birds, and it's a lecture. So while we wait for this guy to do his lecture, start his lecture, we have that machine that we saw earlier, and we have the birds. Thank you, honey bear. Alright. Sorry. So okay, so I think we have to talk to that guy again, since we have the book. So, now we have some more material to talk to about. Let's go. Let's speed up this thing by running really, really fast. Remember where we were. Come on, move it. I think he was this way. Alright. Because he was the one who told us a lot about the birds. So he could probably tell us how to get rid of the birds that are there right now.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't go! You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
You don't say. Oh. Wait, what's this? Alright, so it doesn't seem like anyone likes these birds. Let's go. Come on, dudes. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Come on. You know something.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
You're just standing there, dude. You're just standing there.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even Forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Barokstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you're reading, miss.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Something interesting is happening.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barokstadt, miss.
Wonder why he doesn't want to talk about these grapes. Let's find out. Let's see. We're gonna find out why things are getting interesting. Why is this guy so not telling us where these grapes are? Alright, let's go in. Oh, go inside. Oh, no. No. Sometimes the point and click games can be hard in window mode because you're not playing them. Alright, now we're gonna go to the lab and talk to... Oh, I picked up a hook. Okay, just checking. I didn't check. Okay. Lab is this way. Alright. Alright. So since he's the only person, let's go.
What is it you want to know, miss?
You wouldn't know where the Forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barokstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks.
My goodness.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I gotta talk to those three guys again. Ugh. They're not really helpful. Run, girly, run! Gotta go to the other side. That's the library, so we gotta go all the way to the other side. Keep it going, keep it going. There we go. Alright. And this to get our train to move. Alright, let's go. They must be done with tea time already. Alright, let's go.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Here we are, busy
already?
Thank you.
And thank you.
Oh my goodness. So basically, they do have the grapes. They use the grapes to make wine that they make for themselves. Uh-huh. Alright, blackmail time. Let's go. Blackmail time. Oh yeah, stage master. Let's go. I want some grapes. Let's go. Information is power. Power is information. Oh, we still got a good time, so let's see if we can get as far as possible. I think we did good. We got to the next stage of the story. We got on a train. There he is. Wait, no. I want you to come here. Up. Don't talk to me.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well,
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
no, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Oh, sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Alright, I think I figured out where the gate is. It's that middle, has to be the middle door. So, that was hilarious. Like, yeah, I'm gonna tell the authorities. No, anything you want. Anything you want. Sure. Alright, let's go. Has to be that door. Yes!
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about, and I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Thank you, good sir, for opening the door that I could not be able to open. Alright, let's get some grapes. Get those birds out of the way so I can go up the stairs. Ooh. I mean, these are pretty old graphics, but they do have some good stuff coming in. There we go. Over here. That's a pretty big, here we go. She put the grapes in. Okay. So I'm thinking this combines to make something, right? Is there anything else to do? Got the grapes. Let's get to the birds. It's a pretty big garden. Alright, so let's go. Let's climb up. Save after we do that. Just do this. You never know. Further this way, give them grips. You go ahead, eat those grapes. I'm gonna climb up here. Ooh, that's a bit high up. Ooh, very high up. Ooh, there's the bird.
Impossible to reach it.
the fuck? Let me save the game. Alright, we turn it. See what we got. Oh. Where do we go? So we can't do anything yet, right? I think that's the only thing. That's the egg. Alright, I guess we can go down. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. I don't know where they went, but they're gone. So we gotta look for something that will be able to grab the egg. So let's go back. Let's see how far we can get. So we're hitting on about 10 minutes. Before the end of the stream. We did get far. So I'm happy that the stories continue. Hey.
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Markstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
Hey, I got wine. Look at that. That's gonna come in handy. Seriously, is there a kitchen in that train? We're still, it says French out, so we're still in France? I think? Maybe? Some fictional part in France? Alright, so we're going back to the laboratory. And that's the only place that would have objects to use, so we're gonna get that. That's right, come on. That many students, and I don't see that many female students in the school. Where they all at? Are we still having? We should have the lecture because he has to give back the little toy. I don't know when that is though. All right, let's go. So we're gonna look around and see where we can find this object. Go here, in here again. So here we can use. No, nothing is popping as. Oh, look at that. That was not there before. Alright, I think we have it. Let's go back to the birds. And then we gotta figure out what to do with everything that in the birds. Probably next time though. Very true. Very true. Hopefully those birds don't come back. I don't want to go get grapes again. Alright, I haven't... Well, there's not really much here. There's something down there, and then there's that area that goes to the barge, which I have not gone yet. I'm going to finish here, and then go there. I think we're not done with this place yet. Go, go. Faster, faster. The stairs take so much time. Up the stairs. This way, this way. To the ladder. There we go. Up the stairs. Okay, I'm just checking something out real quick. Alright, so... well, she climbs there, because... Alright, we click that one, get this too, baby. Didn't we? Okay, let me do this first. No, I got it. Well, that was easy. And somehow we don't have the tool anymore. So we have the egg. Get down here. Where do we go? I just voted on for the next stream that my friend is going to do. Alright, so let's go. Let's see if we can do one last little thing before we shut the stream down for tonight. A few things I'm going to do off screen. Just one thing. I do want to mention though, there's going to be a change of game. We're going to replace Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to go early access next week. That's the reason why I bought the alpha. The alpha is only $20 or $19.99 because Steam has no tax. This is the thing he made, obviously. replacing that. In June, I'm going to be replacing Black Desert Online out of the rotation of the weekday. Play that maybe during the weekend, maybe Sunday in the afternoon if there's nothing to do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Aha! Oh, look, look, look. There's an egg right here.
God, this thing's jammed.
Okay, so we need the egg. Yes! Alright. Once I saw the egg, I knew we had to do something there. Alright, going down. Right? Going down. So, that's until like late June, because it's coming out June 26th. So, oh my goodness, that's a puzzle. Oh, what's this? Does it say something here? What does it say? Yeah, we can't read it? No! Okay. Alright, so it looks like there's something here we have to do. Let me save. Save game. Thank you. Return again. Something to click on here. Just we have to move it in the room. Hey, look at these switches. Oh, there's a switch. There's a switch. Wait a second. Oh, look what I... No, that's not it. Right? That's the voice one. Was that there? What did that? How did I get that? That doesn't seem right. No, let's go back in there. I'm missing something here. Can't just be the only thing, right? Won't let me go back down. Alright, I guess. I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go back here for a second. I'm thinking I'm missing something. That couldn't be done easy. Nope. It's literally not letting me go back in. So I guess I did pick up the right one. So yes, going back to what I was saying. So June, we'll be switching up games finally. We're gonna do a mid-switch. Oh shoot! I didn't even know about this game until I saw PC Gamer, because I read that for occasional updates for PC games, and it mentioned that they had a new game, and they had almost 150,000 people playing the alpha, something like that. A lot of people playing the alpha. I would have definitely played, because it looks like it looked to me personally, a cross between Fallout Shelter with how you have to, like how the look of like going down and stuff like that. There's a few games that do that also, but it has a management system of RimWorld. It reminds me of RimWorld, just based on videos that I saw. So I'm definitely gonna check it out I'm gonna play that on Monday. And then we'll get a new schedule. Okay, so let me see. So we're going to put this here.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
She puts it on the shelf. Oh, there's like, I wonder if the music one will go there. Let me see. Let's see if the music one will go there. Nothing's happening. Okay. Didn't hear any music. Nothing showed. But at least it places that there, I guess. If we have to take it out, then we take it out. But for now, it stays there. Alright, so what do we learn? She wrote about her father's death, hard times. So this is probably World War II. Alright, so let's save. We're saving. And I'm gonna save right there. Because it is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna return to the menu. Yes. Alright. I hope that was much better visually than it was last time, because it took me a while just to figure out how to stretch that game out without it really being too bad. So next Thursday we'll continue on. We'll figure out where Hans is, get our train moving again, learn about some stuff from the professor, and we should be on our way there to Syberia. Like, let's see, what am I doing? Friday, I will be playing Zelda. We're going to continue Zelda. Saturday, more Wildlands. And Sunday, more Lego City Undercover. So that is the rest of the week. I do hope you come back for that. To end, as I usually do, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, even if it's for a little while. Next week I should have a staple. I have a steady idea of what games I want to play on certain days. So that's basically what is going to happen. I should have a video either uploaded here or uploaded on YouTube that shows you what my plan is to prepare for Secret World Legends. It's already started. I have to type that out in my Tumblr before I go to bed tonight. But anyway, I see you guys tomorrow at 7, and we'll start our death counter for Zelda. It was 3. One was technically 2, but since I did cause myself to die because I was trying to figure out the first shrine that we got into, it counts as 3. So I'm actually, what am I doing with that? I'm actually keeping count each time I play the game, each time I play and stream the game, how many times in that day I died. So when I finish the game, I can do a grand total and we can see how many times I die. It also counts whether I actually do hard mode. I ain't doing hard mode. I want to finish the story before they do the second part of the expansion pass, because there's going to be an additional story and I don't want that to get mixed up. This is how I get lost in open world games. When you keep putting DLC stuff on top of the story you're currently playing, you get lost. Like, you go, like, this is how I never finished Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls single player game. The side missions just like, beep, ooh, I have to complete this, but I never go back to the main mission. So we're going to try to avoid that and everything else. So, I will see you. You have a good night. Bye bye.